Hey guys, in today's video we are going to see the history of the Lost Angels complete until the moment of part 1 to 7, and here you will see that Goku will find an incredible way to have more power. So he grabs a bucket of popcorn and his soda and comes with me, and of course don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Well, without further ado, let's get started. Currently, it is possible to see that Zeno is the strongest being in all the universes, but that day he was very bored, so he decided to call a person to play with him. Zeno calls out. High Priest speaks Zeno-sama to the strongest angel who was responsible for him. Daishinkan replies, "What do you wish, sir?" said the angel looking at Zeno. Zeno says, "I'm bored, so can you call Son Goku to play with me?" asked Zeno to the High Priest. Daishinkan replies, "Sure." "Wait a minute," said the angel, concentrating and teleports with Zeno to the place where Goku is. The same when he got there, nothing was understood. Zeno, happy to see his friend, says, "Goku." Zeno said, flying towards the Scion, that the moment he saw he understood why he was there. He soon took Zeno as if he were a child. Then Goku says, "Hi Zeno-sama," said the Scion looking down. Zeno replies, "Goku, let's play," asked Zeno while looking at Scion. Goku replies, "Sure, let's go," said the Scion as he and Zeno started to run. That way it was the day of the two together, and Goku and Zeno played everything like police and thief and hide and seek and several other games. And of course, during the games Zeno used some of his powers like cloning to look for Goku, teleport to catch him on the pike. Other than that, the two played to change their clothes, where Goku used Zeno's clothes and Zeno used Goku's clothes, something that the two found very strange, but the two really enjoyed this game. Daishinkan, looking at all that, says, "It's been a long time since I've seen the Zenos as excited as today," said the High Priest while looking at Zeno and Goku, who were running around while wearing each other's clothes. And that's how Zeno and Goku spent the whole day playing with each other. It had been about a month since Zeno and Goku were playing all day. It was currently possible to see Zeno floating around until he had an idea. Zeno spoke. High Priest called to Zeno-sama. Daishinkan said, "What do you want, Zeno-sama?" said the High Priest while making a brief reference to Zeno-sama. Zeno said, "I have an idea. I want to go to Universe 7 and play with Goku on Earth." Zeno-sama spoke to the High Priest, who was a little surprised, but then gave a smile to Zeno-sama. Daishinkan asked, "But why do you want to play with Son Goku?" asked the angel to Zeno-sama. Zeno said, "Simple. Since the day of the Tournament of Power I have nothing to do, and this is something very annoying," complained Zeno-sama to the High Priest, "so I want to go down to Earth to play with Goku and see how strong he is." He was spoken. Both Zenos excited and looking forward to playing around and seeing Son Goku's new power level. Daishinkan said, "If this is what you want, Zeno-sama," said the High Priest before sending a message to his son Whis, the angel of Universe 7. Zeno said happily, "Yay. So let's go," said Zeno-sama before his two guards appeared at his side. Then Zeno took the hands of each of the guards, and soon they were all teleported to Universe 7's planet Earth. In the 7th universe, currently on Earth, it was possible to see Goku and Vegeta training both in their base forms on an island far away from civilization, and not far away was Beerus and Whis sitting while eating several different foods from savory to sweet, until Whis notices his staff glowing, showing that he had an unread message. Whis thought, "A message from my father? I wonder what happened," thought the angel before reading what his father Daishinkan sent him. Beerus spoke. What was Whis is filled by some case. The god of destruction of Universe 7 spoke to the angel. Whis said, "It's just that my father sent me a warning that soon he and Zeno-sama arrived on land," said the angel, making Beerus turn white as paper and very scared. Beerus said, "Zeno-sama here in Universe 7? But what does he want here?" asked the god of destruction to his angel and master. Whis said, "Apparently, Zeno-sama was bored, so he asked my father to bring him to Earth for him to play with Lord Goku," said the angel with a smile on his face as he pointed to the Scion, who was still fighting Vegeta, but now both in their divine forms. Beerus thought, "The Goku? Soon this idiot, I hope he doesn't do something too stupid or else we'll all die," thought the god of destruction, afraid of being destroyed while looking at Scion Son Goku. It didn't take long for a large beam of energy to appear from the skies and reveal Zeno-sama, who was accompanied by his two bodyguards and the High Priest. Soon Goku and Vegeta, who were still fighting, stopped immediately, and the two flew to the shore and both returned to their normal forms. Goku said, "Zeno-sama, what are you doing here on Earth?" Scion asked Zeno-sama. Zeno said, "I came here to play with you like that day, and I also came to try the foods of the earth and see how strong you are currently." Zeno-sama spoke happily as he flew around Goku. Goku said, well then let's eat. After all this training made me very hungry, said the Saiyan as he took Zeno-sama to one of the tables in the place. Vegeta thought, he treats a being stronger than a god of destruction as if he were a mere child. The Prince of the Saiyajins thought as he looked at Goku and Zeno-sama. Beerus said, if Zeno-sama wants to eat then he can eat whatever you want, said the god of destruction, trembling before the presence of Zeno-sama and his guards who were sitting at the table next to Zeno. Goku said, Bulma, you can make more food for us to eat, said the Saiyan to his light blue-haired friend. Bulma said, sure. Do you have any preferences? The woman asked her friend and Zeno-sama. Goku said, a little bit of everything, said the Saiyan to the woman, who wasn't too surprised by her childhood friend's answer. Bulma said, well, I already expected that from you, said the woman while sighing and looking at Goku, who was scratching the back of his head. It didn't take long for all the dishes to be ready and soon everyone ate. Zeno-sama and Daishinkan were the ones who were most surprised by the taste of the food. Zeno said, wow, this food is really delicious. Zeno-sama spoke as he put another forkful of bolognese noodles in his mouth. Daishinkan said, I must agree with Zeno-sama, this is really very delicious, said the high priest as he looked at his son eating at another table along with Beerus, who ate while looking at Zeno-sama. Whis said, the food here on earth is really divine, but the best are the desserts like the brigadiers, ice cream, and the most delicious of all the strawberry cake, said the angel, almost drooling thinking about the strawberry cake that Bulma knows how to make. Bulma said, since you like my cake so much you can eat Whis, said the woman, putting a strawberry cake in front of Whis and another in front of Zeno-sama. Whis said, oh how I love you Bulma, said the angel before starting to eat his strawberry cake with Beerus. It's very tasty, said the angel after eating the first piece of cake. Zeno said, this is very tasty, said while eating a piece of cake. Soon everyone ate as much as possible, like Goku, who ate quickly so he could play with Zeno and then go back to training with Vegeta. After Goku and Zeno finish eating, they both start playing together like they did before, like hide and seek, jump rope, and fly together. After an afternoon full of pranks, Goku and Zeno are sitting on the beach until Zeno has an idea. Zeno said, Goku, your power level was impressive during the power tournament and especially after you managed to use Ultra Instinct's power, so I'd like to see how strong you are against that other Saiyan. Zeno-sama said to Goku while pointing at Vegeta. Goku said, do you want me to fight Vegeta to show my current level of power? Saiyan asked Zeno. Zeno said, yes, I want to see how strong you have become since the Tournament of Power, and especially how great your mastery over Ultra Instinct is, Zeno said excitedly while looking at Goku, who smiles and gets up and goes towards Vegeta. Goku says, Vegeta, Zeno-sama wants to see how strong I am currently, so he asked you and I to fight each other, said the Saiyan with a smile on his face to the Prince of Saiyajins. Vegeta said, so Zeno-sama wants me to face you? Of course, I don't see the slightest problem, the Prince of Saiyajins spoke to Goku. Then both Saiyajins were flying over the water and soon the fight between the two begins. Vegeta and the one who makes the first move, trying to hit a right hook on Goku, who using his speed manages to dodge the attack. Goku, seeing that Vegeta was with his guard down, tried to land a punch on Vegeta, but that was something Vegeta had already expected. Then he uses his arm to defend himself from Goku's attack, and then he tries to punch Goku, who does the same thing. Because of the blow, a great wind is created. Soon the two separate and transform into their Super Saiyan 1 forms, and soon they advance on top of each other, and soon a shower of blows is created when the two try to hit each other. Seeing that direct combat wouldn't work, Vegeta walks away and prepares several key blows and throws at Goku, who is jumping from one side to the other to dodge the attack, and the ones he didn't dodge he defended. Goku, seeing that it would not go anywhere, he uses his teleport and appears on top of Vegeta, hitting him with both closed fists, causing the Prince of Saiyajins to be thrown to the bottom of the sea. Soon the waters start to get strange until he reveals Vegeta in his Super Saiyan blue form. Goku, seeing this, does the same thing. Soon the two disappear and reappear in front of each other and soon begin to attack each other, and Vegeta was at first beating Goku until Vegeta couldn't land any more blows from Vegeta, who realizes that now Goku was using Ultra Instinct in his form. Foreboding, Goku, now tired of dodging, begins to land several blows on Vegeta and then kick Vegeta, making him cross a mountain that was near the island where Zeno and the rest of the staff were watching the fight between the two. Zeno once said, how amazing, Goku is much stronger than before, said Zeno-sama while looking at the fight between Goku and Vegeta. Zeno too said, that other Scion Vegeta is also much stronger than before in his new form, said the other Zeno-sama while watching the Scions fight. Vegeta said, now I'm going with everything Kakaroto, said the Prince of Saiyans as the mountain he was on starts to disappear until a large amount of ki emerged and Vegeta was now using his superior ego transformation. Goku said, then come with everything Vegeta, said the Scion raising his ki and transforming into his full Ultra Instinct form. Soon Vegeta and Goku in their maximum transformations advance towards each other. The moment the two clash, their attacks ends up making all the water around them rise to the skies. The two begin to attack each other with everything. Every punch they collide with generated cracks in the earth and made the previously cloudy sky open up because of the pressure of the wind. And so the fight between the two Saiyans lasts until Vegeta can no longer hit Goku, who using his incredible speed started to hit Vegeta all over the place. Sides until Vegeta is defeated by Goku. Goku said, wow, this fight was a really cool training. We should do it again someday, Vegeta said the Scion, who was a little injured by the fight between them. Vegeta said, don't think you're the strongest, Kakaroto. I'll train even more and I'll defeat you, said the Prince of the Saiyans, also hurt because of the fight against Goku, who just laughs when he heard what Vegeta said. Zeno 1 said, Goku, that was really cool, said Zeno-sama to the Scion while looking at him with stars in his eyes. Zeno 2 said, yes, very cool, but I have another idea. How about you fight an angel to see how strong you are compared to an angel, said Zeno-sama, leaving everyone in the place surprised and shocked, especially Whis. Whis said, no, an angel fighting a mortal or even trying to interfere and a clear violation of our rules. If that happens, the angel will be killed automatically, Whis said to Zeno-sama, who got a little angry as they were disobeying. Zeno 2 said, if you don't do what I say, I'll destroy Universe 7, said Zeno-sama, making everyone afraid of this happening, especially Beerus, who started to break a cold sweat at the thought of being erased like in the Tournament of Power. Beerus said, Whis, if you don't fight, we will all die, speaks the god of destruction in fear of death. Whis spoke, and if I fight, I will be erased, so either you or me, said the angel while looking at Beerus, who was very scared. Goku said, Zeno-sama, please don't destroy my universe. Whis can't fight because of this restriction, so if he didn't have, then we could fight each other, Scion said to Zeno-sama, who had an idea and then looked at the high priest. Zeno 1 said, if we remove this restriction, he will be able to fight Goku, so high priest remove the restriction from Universe 7. Angel Zeno-sama spoke in an authoritative tone to Daishinkan. Daishinkan spoke, as you wish, Zeno-sama, said the high priest before pointing his finger at Whis, who soon felt as if something was holding him back before. Now it was, I removed your restraint, my son. Now you can fight again. Truth against Sim. Goku the angel spoke to his son. Whis said, I only fight after eating something very tasty, said the angel to his father and Zeno-sama, and the rest of the group were scared as he was going against Zeno-sama's wishes. Vegeta thought, he's already eaten everything here, so he doesn't have anything that's very tasty for him. Wait, I know something he's going to like a lot, the Prince of Saiyans thought before running towards a house in that island and come back with a pot of noodles that Bulma recognized right away. Bulma thought, instant noodles woman wondered as she watched her husband handing the noodles to Whis, who ate it quickly. Whis said, delicious, so now we can fight Mr. Goku, said the angel in front of the Scion, who couldn't contain his excitement to fight Whis. Daishinkan said,
how did you get out of that seal?
The high priest asked the mysterious angel who was in front of him seriously. Then the mysterious angel replies,
it wasn't very difficult after you used the Super Dragon Balls to bring all the universes back. At that moment it turned out that your seal was very weak. So me and Mom along with the rest of my brothers managed to do it, free us from that prison. But they were all too weak as they used all our power to break the seal.
The mysterious angel spoke while looking at his father, but Whis, hearing about his mother and brothers, ended up manifesting. Then Whis says,
our mother, but that's impossible, she was erased hundreds of years ago,
screamed Whis to his brother, but mysterious angel responds Whis saying the following.
You really don't know one bit of the true story of how our mother was erased from existence, so are you going to tell it or I'll tell father?
The mysterious angel asked his father, who said nothing. Mysterious angel continues saying,
my name is Khan, the angel who was responsible for Universe 7.
Said the angel now named Khan. When he said that, everyone in the place was in shock. Everyone thought, what do you mean he is the angel responsible for our Universe 7? And that moment everyone present at the place couldn't believe what they had just heard. Whis said,
how so? I am the angel responsible for Universe 7 since its creation.
Whis said while looking at his brother. Khan replies,
you are responsible for this 7 universe. Before there was this 7 universe, there was another one, and in this one I was responsible. So I hope our father tells the whole truth, or I will have to talk about this as about our mother,"
said the angel while looking at his father, who had a very serious face. Khan spoke.
"Hundreds of years ago, there were 13 universes in total. At that time in the angels, we didn't have any non-interference rule, and we could even kill ourselves if necessary,"
said the angel, making everyone in the place, including Zeno, be surprised. Khan said,
"At that time, we all lived in harmony and happy, until one day the old god of destruction was defeated and killed by a new god of destruction. When I saw that, I was very sad, but I had nothing to do. The rules were like that, but this new god of destruction was arrogant and boastful, and me seeing that, I was very angry for what he had done in killing and humiliating the old god of destruction. So I decided to take my anger out and killed him,"
speaks the angel, now very much raged. Khan said,
"The result, and of course I had to kill him. When I said that to our mother, she understood why I killed him, but when our father found out, he said that I did something unforgivable and decided to erase me. But our mother didn't let it, and she fought against our father. The result was, of course, he defeated her and erased our mother. So all the angels decided to revolt and defeat our father, but we were all defeated. So it ended up that we were erased,"
said the angel, making Whis cry for knowing that his mother could be dead. But Whis felt anger for what his father did. Daishinkan said,
But in the end, I never erased any of them. Thanks to their mother, all the angels that were erased were sent to another dimension, where I created a seal that would prevent any of them from leaving. After that, I erased all the planets of the earth. 13 universe that became the prison of all the angels that were erased,
said the high priest quietly to everyone in the place. Whis said,
So does that mean that all my brothers, sisters, and my mother were locked up for hundreds of years just because you thought it was wrong for my brother to kill a god of destruction?
Asked Whis, already angry at his father. Khan said,
"You understand me, brother. I'm glad to know that, but now I have to finish my mission, which is to avenge all my brothers who were sealed because of you, father," said
the angel while looking at his father, who already understood what would happen. Zeno 1 asks,
Will the high priest fight against his son?
Asked Zeno 1 to Zeno 2. Zeno 2 says,
Awesome, I thought Goku's fight against this universe's Angel Whis would be cool, but this new fight is going to be super cool,
said Zeno-sama, excited to see the fight. Khan, already tired of all that, advances at high speed towards his father. Daishinkan, seeing this, assumes a more serious expression, and soon he advances towards his son. The moment the Daishinkan and Khan exchanged their first blow, the pressure of the wind was so intense that it ended up making the clouds in the sky disappear as if they had never existed. Each blow was so intense that it made everything around him destroy. If not Whis, who was creating a barrier, probably Bulma and the others with low fighting power would have been killed by the large amount of divine ki in the place. Zeno 1 said,
How amazing, with every punch they make the earth is destroyed.
Spoken Zeno-sama, impressed with the fight. Zeno 2 said,
It's amazing, so this is the power of the great priest when he fights, but is he really fighting?
Asked Zeno-sama, who wanted to see the full power and potential of the high priest. Guard 1 thought,
It's been a long time since we've seen the great priest fight seriously.
Thought one of Zeno-sama's guards, who was on Zeno-sama's left side, while another guard made a barrier to protect the two Zeno. Guard 2 said,
Is this the power of the original Universe 7 Angel? I must say that such fighting power is impressive. He and the others must have trained a lot to stay at that level.
Thought the other guard, who was on Zeno's right side, and how much help making the barrier to protect Zeno. Both guards thought,
But if I remember correctly, he was the weakest among the angels at that time, so the others must be much more powerful than ever.
Thought both of Zeno-sama's guards as they looked at the fight between father and son. And in this Daishinkan fight against his son Khan, both were facing each other for real. Khan was already getting breathless from the fight. Daishinkan was still normal without a drop of sweat on his face. Khan said,
It seems that now it's time for me to go with everything I have,
said the angel, raising his ki to the maximum, making a small universe under himself. Then a white aura is around his body. Goku, who was looking, that knew what power was that. Goku said,
This is Ultra Instinct,
said the Saiyan, seeing Khan with a white aura around his body. Vegeta said,
His Ultra Instinct seems many times better than Kakaroto's, and the energy he releases is much more intense,
said the Prince of Saiyans as he watched the fight between the two angels. Khan, now with the power of Ultra Instinct, advances with everything towards Daishinkan, and he ends up hitting his father's face, making him fly away. Daishinkan, already tired of playing with his son, he decided to fight more seriously and end with all that fun. Nervous Daishinkan said,
Enough of this joke. Khan, I'll just give a warning, give up this fight and I won't have to erase you, but this time it's for real.
warned the high priest seriously to his son, who didn't care what his father said. Khan replies,
I won't give up the hundreds of years I trained to face you. I won't give up,
said the angel, already preparing to continue the fight. Daishinkan said,
So you chose your own death by my hands, so be it, my son Khan,
said the high priest before raising his ki further and teleporting in front of his son, punching his face, doing the same fly away. Before Khan could do anything, Daishinkan appeared on his back and kicked him. Daishinkan started teleporting several times and attacking Khan. Because of the rain of attacks, Khan couldn't even breathe. Daishinkan said,
It ends now, my son Khan,
said the high priest, making a very big ki attack. Whis said,
Father, are you really going to kill your own son?
asked the angel to his father, who didn't even pay attention to his son's words. Daishinkan replies,
He's not my son,
said the high priest, throwing the ki attack on Khan, who couldn't escape the attack and was hit full on. Because of the big explosion, it ended up generating a lot of smoke. Daishinkan, seeing that, was sure that Khan was dead, but that's not what happened. When the smoke disappeared, it was possible to see another angel in the place. In fact, it was two very similar angels with Khan, who was finally being held by his sister. Khan's mysterious sister spoke.
My dear brother Khan, I just told you that you weren't ready to fight our father yet, but still you were amazing.
Khan's sister spoke with a smile before Khan fainted from exhaustion from the fight against your father. Mysterious sister said,
Well, I'm sorry, but now I'll have to leave. But wait for us, Dad, because we're going to leave for today. But we're going to come back and we're going to defeat him, so bye-bye,
said the angel woman, creating a portal and disappearing. Daishinkan thought.
Apparently, I will have to fight them again in the future,
Thought the angel before flying to Xeno-sama to see if everything was okay.
In a distant location, Khan was with and the mysterious Anja. And it was possible to see the mysterious Anja carrying Khan, who had his arm over his shoulders. Then it was possible to see the Anja entering a type of temple that was inside a giant tree, and then both enter the temple, and the Anja takes his brother into a room and leaves him lying on the bed and sits in a chair next to the bed. So that's the mysterious Anja looked while waiting for her younger brother to wake up, and in a few hours Khan was finally waking up, and soon he sat on his bed while facing his older sister. Khan said, Thank you so much for saving me, my dear sister Monica, said the angel while looking at his sister, who gave him a smile. The mysterious angel called Monica, saying, My dear little brother Khan, I know you want revenge on our father just like our mother and our brothers did. But even though you are the one who has the best physical condition among us angels, you still are the weakest, Anja, Monica said, looking at her brother, who was now awake even though he was very injured. Khan replies, Yeah, I know I'm the weakest among the ancient angels, but all angels are too weak for having spent a lot of their powers to completely break that damn seal, said Angel Khan seriously to his sister, who was very angry as he remembers the time he and his brothers were sealed away in the 13th universe for hundreds of years. Monica says, I know, I understand that you want revenge, and revenge on our brothers, but even so you are not ready to face our father yet. But there is a way that you can defeat our father, Monica said, making Khan look to her surprised and confused by what she said. Khan asked, What do you mean, my sister? Said the angel, getting up and facing his sister. Monica says, Well, maybe you know about the ritual that turns a Saiyan into a god, and it takes 6 Saiyans with pure hearts. 5 of them will pass their energy to another Saiyan, who will become a god. This transformation, being called a Super Saiyan god, told Monica to her brother, who was paying too much attention to her older sister. Khan said, Yes, I already know that, and if I remember correctly, Yamoshi was the first Saiyan to become a god. But what does that have to do with us angels? Khan asked his older sister. Monica then responds, Simple, my dear little brother. We the angels can do something similar, being that we can donate our powers to another angel temporarily, and with that power, you can face our father and maybe kill him. Angel Monica spoke with a smile on her face, and upon hearing this information, Khan was very surprised and happy to know that there is a chance to defeat his Daishinkan father. Khan said, Is that what we are waiting for? To start the ritual? Asked the euphoric angel while looking at his sister. Monica said, Now is not the time. You have to recover, and the brothers who will be part of the ritual are getting ready. So until then, recover, and then we will have our revenge against our dear father. Anja said, Monica while having some laughs. Haha. Currently in Universe 7, In Universe 7, it was possible to see everyone inside the Capsule Corporation looking intently at the Daishinkan, who had his eyes closed and was showing nothing but the purest calm until Whis decided to speak. Whis said, "Dad, what Khan said is true. You sealed my mother with my other brothers." Whis asked his father, who now opens his eyes and looked at his son. Daishinkan replies, "If you're referring to Khan and the other corrupted angels, yes, that's true. I sealed them away so they wouldn't destroy the other universes with their wrong actions," said the high priest as he looked at his son, who was now getting very nervous because of it. Whis said, "Is it my mother you sealed her because she defended one of my brothers?" Whis asked very nervously to his father. Daishinkan replied, "Yes, but that's not the only reason I sealed it hundreds of years ago." Speaks the high priest to Whis, raised up in his father's anger. Whis said, "So tell me, what was the reason that you led to seal my mother?" asked the angel to his father, the high priest. Daishinkan said, "That same day, she and I argued about Khan killing the god of destruction. I told his mother that he deserved some sort of punishment, and she didn't agree, so we argued a lot about it. So by the time I said I would erase him to serve as an example for the other angels, she'd stopped that tried to kill Zenosama. So I had no choice but to erase her mother and then erase all the other angels," said the high priest, causing everyone in the place to be shocked by the information. The guard one said, "I get angry at myself every time I remember it," said one of Zenosama's guards, remembering that terrible day. Guard one spoke, "We were very weak compared to her mother, Whis' power. We couldn't even hurt her, and were defeated very easily." Zenosama's second guard spoke. Whis said, "So my mother almost killed Zenosama, and that's why she was sealed, and as my brothers were on her side, they were also erased along with her," said the angel while looking at his father, who was now taking some tea. Goku said, "So now these angels want revenge against the high priest," said the Saiyan to everyone in the room. Vegeta said, "Actually, maybe they don't just want to kill the high priest, they also want to kill Zenosama," said the Prince of Saiyans. Beerus said, "So that means that Khan guy, along with the other angels, are going to come to kill the Daishinkan to get revenge on him. But Angel Khan said he just wanted revenge on the High Priest. So the Earth and Universe 7 are safe for a while," said the Saiyan Prince to everyone in the palace, until Beerus spoke. Beerus said, "He said that he wouldn't destroy anything or anyone but the High Priest, but the other angels shouldn't have the same thought as him. Since they were almost killed and then sealed, so I think you better worry and become to get stronger. Or if not, we will all die." Universe 7th, God of Destruction, spoke, making all Earthlings worried about the fate of the Earth. Already in the temple where Khan was. It had been a while, and Khan was now 100% recovered and ready to perform the ritual that will give the power to destroy his father. Khan said, "Monica, I'm ready to do the ritual, and our brothers, are they ready?" asked the Angel Khan to his sister. Monica said, "Yes, they are all ready. In fact, they are waiting for you to start the ritual to make you have a power that will surpass that of our father," said Anja, making Khan smile at her. Khan said, "So let's go," said the Angel Khan to his sister, and then Monica goes back to the temple, where the two enter a room that had some angels forming a circle, and in the middle was a woman with long white hair who looked at the two. Monica said, "My mother, I bought my younger brother. He's ready for our ritual," said Monica, kneeling down. The mother of angels said, "Great. Now my youngest son Khan enters the circle and receives the power to defeat your father and bring pride to all your brothers and me." She said it to all the angels while looking at her son Khan, who soon entered the circle, and soon they all started reciting some strange words, and soon Khan's power started to increase, and the power of the other angels started to decrease more and more. Khan said, "Finally, this is the power I need to defeat our father. I will show him that I am not weak, and make him regret having sealed us away for hundreds of years, and most of all, I will make him regret what he did with that lady, my mother." The boy, seeing his great power increase, turned to his mother and kneeled. Mother of all the angels said, "Yes, that's right, my son Khan. Kill your father and whoever stands in your way, and avenge us. And if your other brothers try to stop, like Whis, don't kill them, but leave them wounded enough to let him not interrupt the battle. the mother of all the angels spoke to her son Khan, who was still on her knees. The mother of all angels said, "Now get up and go to Universe 7 and defeat your father," ordered the mother of all angels, and soon Khan stood up. Khan said, "Yes, ma'am." The angel Khan spoke before leaving the place, together with Monica. Monica said, "Now, my brother, you have the power to make our father pay for everything he put us through during these several years, so defeat him." Anja, Monica said, opening a portal in front of Khan. "I'll be waiting for us to celebrate your victory." Khan said, "Don't worry, I will defeat our father, not only for me but for all of us," Khan said while looking back at all the angels that were there, and then he crossed the portal going to the 7th universe to face his father, the Daishin Khan, currently in Universe 7. Whis said, "Khan alone is already a big problem for all universes. Now imagine several angels at once. It will be very difficult for us to beat them," Whis said while thinking about what they could do to defeat the other angels. Bira said, "Well, from what Khan said, the angels are still too weak for us to face after. They will use all their powers to break the seal. So if there was a war on the gods of destruction, we could face these angels and defeat them. But Khan is the only one who can defeat me and also defeat the High Priest." The god of destruction spoke while looking at Daishinkan, who was beside Zeno. Goku said, "Could it be that Vegeta and I start training, we could be on the same level and these angels to help defeat them?" Saiyan spoke to Whis, and Whis said, "Maybe yes, maybe not. I don't know how strong they are, and even though they're weak, they're still angels who spent millions of years training to be able to defeat my father, so they won't be easily defeated," said the angel for Son Goku. Vegeta said, "Well, if something bad happens and Kakaroto and I can't face the angels, we'd have to merge using Potara earrings," said the Saiyan, making Goku be surprised. And Goku replied, "I thought you hated the idea of merging with me, Vegeta?" Vegeta said, "Yeah, I really don't like it, but if I have to do that to defeat these angels and prevent this planet from being destroyed, so be it," said the Prince of Saiyans, making most of the people who were there very surprised. Whis said, "Wow, that's a revelation. I never thought that Lord Vegeta would fight to protect the Earth," said the angel, with one of his hands in his mouth to keep from laughing so loud. Bulma said, "That's a big surprise," says Vegeta's wife, who was sitting next to her husband. Vegeta said, "Don't get me wrong. I don't care who will live or die on this planet, but as Bulma and my children live on it, I have to protect it at all costs," said the Saiyan Prince as he blushed a little. Goku said, "Are you sure this is the Vegeta I know, who always keeps his Saiyan pride ahead of everyone and everything?" asked Goku as he looked at Bulma. Bulma said, "Maybe it's a clone of Vegeta that can't be true, haha," said Bulma, playing with her husband a little while letting out a few laughs. Vegeta thought, "That's why I always keep my mouth shut about this kind of thing," the Saiyan Prince thought as he saw some people laughing in his face. Whis said, "Well, this is all being fun, but Khan is still around, and we have to defeat him before he gets stronger," said the angel, who before had a smile on his face and is now very serious. Bira said, "So why don't we go to the 13th universe? Since they were sealed there, so it must be their base of operations." The god of destruction spoke to everyone in the place, until the Daishinkan spoke. The Daishinkan said, "This will be useless. I'm already trying to do this, but it seems that somehow they are preventing me from seeing what is happening there, so I believe they have created a barrier." Goku said, "So we can't go to them. They saw us, right?" said the Saiyan, who started to feel a lot of energy approaching. The Daishinkan spoke, "Apparently they've arrived." The High Priest spoke as he walked towards the door, and when he opened the door he could see Khan with his new transformation standing in the air watching his father. Khan said, "Finally, he answered me. See, I still have good manners, but I was already thinking that I would have to destroy everything for you to appear, father." Angel Khan spoke arrogantly to Daishinkan, who before he had a calm face, was now serious, very serious. Khan asked, "Dad, what do you think of my new form? I think you will like her, as this is the power of all your children, that you reject and sealed in Universe 13. Speaks Khan with anger of his father, who was floating in the air in front of Daishinkan. Daishinkan said, "How did you achieve this transformation?" "If I remember correctly, she is a secret and a forbidden transformation." asked the serious priest to his son Khan, who just had a few laughs. Khan said, Monica discovered this transformation. Just as Saiyans do a ritual to become gods, we angels do the same thing. And by your expression you already knew that. But whatever, this will be your end, Khan said, who was already preparing to fight the high priest. Zeno 1 said, Wow, what a cool transformation! I thought it was amazing. What did you think? Zeno asked while looking at Khan's new form. And Zeno 2 said, I don't know, but from what I understand, he used a ritual similar to Saiyans to become more powerful, said Zeno while looking at Goku, who was already understood and remembered the day he became a god for the first time using rituals with your friends. Goku said, Well, when I became a god for the first time, I had to do a ritual and I ended up turning into Saiyan Saiyajin God. Goku said to Zeno-sama, who now understood Khan's transformation a little better. Khan said, Since they're so interested in this new form of mine, I can tell you how I got it. When several angels unite, they can do a ritual similar to that of the Saiyans. Only I absorbed the powers of my brothers, and I have now achieved a new level of strength. A strength that surpasses that of my father, and I will defeat you once and for all, and avenge my brothers and mother, Khan said, starting to release his energy. The moment Khan releases his power, it ends up causing a change so great that it made the water around it evaporate and the earth cracked and thunder began to fall. And with such intensity, the great holes appeared. The earth itself trembled with the power that was released by Khan, not the universe itself, and trembled before that power. It was so intense that all the other universes felt it. In the 13th universe, Monica said, So this is my brother Khan's power. It really is a gigantic power. Anja was saying next to her mother, who was very happy. The mother of angels thought, Khan, my son, you will be the one who will defeat Daishinkan, and he will finally be able to rule all the universes and create our rules. And of course, after I will kill Zeno once and for all, thought the mother of all angels. In the 7th universe, after releasing so much power, Khan teleports in front of his father and hits him with a punch, causing him to be brutally thrown to the ground, causing a crater along with an earthquake in its place. Daishinkan, seeing the new level of power of his son Khan, he begins to release his divine powers for the first time and advances towards Khan, who also goes towards his father. Soon both angels end up colliding their fists, causing the whole place to be destroyed. Each punch they exchanged destroyed part of the land that hasn't been completely destroyed yet, because Zeno's bodyguards along with Whis were keeping the island stable. Daishinkan and Khan were so fast that they easily surpassed the speed of light. The fight was so intense that planets light years from Earth were being destroyed because of the energy of the two angels. Goku and his friends seeing this became worried, as in a few seconds of fights, more than 100 planets were destroyed in the 7th universe. But in total, about 769 planets were destroyed in all 12 universes. Vegeta said, If this fight continues, all universes will be destroyed, said the Prince of Saiyans with fear. And Goku said, Zeno-sama, why don't you stop this fight? If it continues, all universes will be destroyed, spoke Goku, trying to convince Zeno to stop the combat between the two angels. Zeno 2 said, Why would we stop this fight? She's so much fun. She's so nice, Zeno said excitedly. Goku said, But if you don't stop the fight, everything will be destroyed, said Goku, trying to convince, until Zeno-sama had an idea. Zeno 1 said, You want to stop them from fighting, don't you? Asked Zeno to Goku, and Goku replied, Yes, I want to. And Zeno gave him a smile. Zeno 1 said, So how about you borrow my power so you can fight Angel Khan? Said Zeno-sama, causing everyone to be in shock. By now, everyone was very surprised and shocked that Zeno had made such an offer to Goku to lend his power, since Zeno-sama is the most powerful being in all 13 universes together, until Goku finally started talking to Zeno. Goku said, Wait, what do you mean, Zeno? Are you going to lend me your power? Asked the confused Saiyan to Zeno. Zeno 1 said, It's like I said, I can give you my powers temporarily. Zeno spoke with a smile on his face. Goku said, But why would you want to do that? Said the Saiyan to Zeno. Zeno 2 said, Simple. If you have our powers, you'll be able to face this angel and all the others, and then you'll have a really cool fight, and we'll be able to have fun watching you fight them. said Zeno, explaining to Goku that everyone will win because Zeno just wants to have fun. Whis said, "But Zeno-sama, giving such great power to Goku will be the same as killing him. His body won't handle that much power." Alerted Universe 7's Angel to Zeno. Guard 1 said, "If that's the problem, we can solve it," said one of Zeno-sama's guards. Vegeta said, "How could you guys do that?" asked the Prince of Saiyajins to Zeno-sama's guards. Guard 2 said, "We can make Saiyan Son Goku's body strong enough to withstand Zeno-sama's power inside his body, but it won't last long. It can last a maximum of 10 or 20 minutes. If it goes beyond that, your body will self-destruct, and so Goku will die," said Zeno-sama's second guard to the Saiyan. Goku said, "Okay, I accept your power, Zeno-sama." Zeno 1 said, "Okay, so now let's see the Daishikan versus Khan High Priest fight." Zeno spoke, turning his attention to the High Priest versus Khan fight. Zeno 2 said, "It looks like now the fight is going to get serious." Zeno spoke as he felt the Daishinkan power increasing even more. The fight between the Daishinkan and Khan was very fierce. So much so that the Daishinkan decided to stop messing around with his son and fight for real, or else he might actually be defeated by Khan. Daishinkan said nervously, "Enough of this little joke, Khan. If you really came to kill me, then I will fight to kill you too," said the High Priest, raising his power even more, thus causing planets scattered throughout the 12th universes that were destroyed. Not one or two, but rather hundreds of planets and countless lives. Khan said, "It looks like you're going to really fight seriously. Father, I was holding back for some time, since if I increased my powers too, it would destroy planets and innocent lives. But I saw that you don't care about that, do you? Since that's how, I'll have to do the same thing, and then I'll bring all the innocent lives back," said the Angel Khan, who soon increased his power, causing even the god of destruction of all the universes and the angels feel the air get heavy from just the feeling of power from both angels. In all the 12th universes, gods of destruction thought, "So this is the true power of the great priest. It's really amazing and very scary. Now I understand why he and whoever takes care of Zeno-sama," thought all the Daishinkan at the same time while feeling fear and respect for the Daishinkan. All the angels thought, "Dad, are you really going to fight for real?" All the angels wondered at the same time as they felt the Daishinkan's power. In Universe 13, the angels of the 13th universe thought, "This is the power of our brother Khan, and really very great. So avenge us, brother, and show our father that he is not superior to us, and much less our mother," thought all the angels of the Universe 13th universe as they felt Khan's power. Mother of all angels thought, "Khan, my son, your father will fight in earnest, and even then you will have the power to face him. It seems I was wrong when I thought you were weak and useless. You will be the one who will make me reach the top of all the universes," thought the Mother of all angels. Mother of all angels said, "With this power of yours, Khan, I can have what I always wanted since the day I was sealed, to rule all universes," said the Mother of all angels as she looked to the sky and felt the power of Daishinkan and Khan, who were facing each other. In the 7th universe, returning to the fight between the two angels, both Daishinkan and Khan were now at their maximum powers, so they both suddenly rushed at each other, and the moment the two clashed, their fists ended up breaking reality itself, causing them to be thrown into a rift that was created by the force exerted by the two angels' fists. Khan said, "I always had a doubt, Father. Do you bleed?" "Well, it's gonna bleed today," said the angel with a wide smile. Daishinkan spoke, "Let's see if you can do that, Khan," speaks the High Priest, then advancing towards his son. In the dimensional rift, the two angels exchanged blows with great ferocity. The fight was very balanced until Khan manages to dodge the Daishinkan's attack, and Khan took advantage of that to make a sequence of attacks, and he kneeled on the Daishinkan's abdomen, and then a right cruzado, and to finish, he kicked him in the face, throwing him away. The moment all the dust and smoke left the place where the Daishinkan was, he left the place, but he was very different on his lips. There was a kind of purple liquid that was coming, and it was the Daishinkan's blood coming out of his lips. In Universe 7 with Goku and the rest of the group, Whis said, "My dad is bleeding," thought the angel, very shocked that such a fact had happened. Zeno 1 spoke, "The great priest is bleeding, wow," said Zeno with stars in his eyes that shone with such joy. Zeno 2 said, "This Khan is really very powerful. That's cool. This is a real combat." Zeno said. Two very excited angels because they were fighting with each other. With Daishinkan and Khan. Khan said, "Is that all you have to offer me, father?" Arrogantly asking the angel to the Daishinkan, who got angry and teleported on top of his son, trying to kick him. But Khan, using only one of his arms, defended the attack. He said, "You are getting slower than before, father. Now it's my turn." He said the same, taking his father's foot and throwing him away. Right after Daishinkan was playing against the ground again, he didn't even have the time to think, as Khan appeared in front of him and started attacking him without giving Daishinkan time to defend himself or think of a plan or strategy. Khan, using all his ferocity, punched and kicked Daishinkan, making him fly in all directions. Not stopping with just that, Khan started rubbing Daishinkan's face on the ground as he ran, and soon throwing him up and throwing several key attacks on the Daishinkan, making him scream because of all the attacks. After the smoke disappeared, it was possible to see something that no one ever thought to see. Daishinkan came out of the smoke with much of his clothing destroyed and several wounds all over his body, which was full of his own blood. But even though he was very injured, he advanced towards Khan and punched him. But Khan didn't even move. Khan spoke. "So that's all your power, father? This is really disappointing," said Khan, grabbing his father's neck and creating a blade of ki in the other hand. Khan said, "Goodbye, father," said the boy, crossing the Daishinkan's chest, killing him at that moment. In all 13 universes, angels and Haikaishin thought at the same time Daishinkan's death, and that cannot be possible. This made all the angels cry for having lost their father, while the other angels of Universe 13 were cheering for finally Daishinkan being dead. Monica said, "Looks like Khan finally fulfilled her wish, Mom," said Monica, turning around and looking at her mother. The mother of angels said, "Yeah, but it's a shame. I'd like to see his face on his deathbed." Mother of angels spoke with a very wide smile on her face. Goku said, "It can't be. The great priest has really defeated and killed by Khan," said the incredulous Saiyan. Whis said, "Father." That was the only thing Whis managed to say as he felt his father's ki disappearing. It really meant the Daishinkan's death. Beerus said, "So Khan really got what he wanted. He really managed to kill the Grand Priest. So that means now there's no one who can defeat him besides Zeno-sama. The Universe 7th God of Destruction has spoken." Soon a rift ends up opening in the middle of the sky, and Khan came out with the Daishinkan's body. Then Khan throws the body of the great priest at Whis' feet, who, seeing his father's body with a hole in his chest, can't stand it, and ends up crying seeing his father end up close. Khan said, "Don't cry, my brother. With the death of our father, now we the angels no longer need to put up with the tyranny of our father, and much less that of the gods of destruction. We no longer need to be afraid to fight in fear of being erased. With Daishinkan's death ushers in a new era, an era where we angels can do whatever we want," said the angel as he opened his arms and looked up into the sky. Khan said, "I want all 13 universes to dare what I will say now," said Khan, creating a type of megaphone that would be heard by all 13 universes at the same time. Khan spoke, "My dear brothers and sisters, our father is now dead, and with that, none of you need to be afraid of not carrying out his orders. Now you are completely free, and you will never have to be servants of your gods of destruction anymore. This is the new era, my brothers, and in this era, the angels will dominate everything." Khan spoke to all the angels of all the universes. Whereas in the 13th universe, Angel 1 said that, "My brother, we are finally free from the tyranny of our father," said one of the angels who were celebrating the death of Daishinkan. Angel 2 said, "Finally, now we can do what we want without being afraid of what will happen, without fear of being erased, for not following our father's orders," said another of the angels who were celebrating. Monica said, "This is really good. Finally feeling free to do what we want. That's what we wanted, isn't it?" "Sonia, my dear mother," said Anja while looking at her mother, who had a big smile on her face. Sonia said, "Yes, that is what I wanted. I'm very happy now all my children are free from the tyranny of the Daishinkan. But now it's time for the second phase of the plan," Mother of Angels said while looking at Monica. Monica said, "Yes, my mother. I will now warn the other angels that now we will invade all the other 12 universes and recruit all the angels, and those who do not join us will meet with our father," Monica said to her mother. and then left the place heading to a room where there were several angels preparing for a fight. The mysterious angel spoke. "Monica, my dear sister, apparently Khan really managed to kill our father, and if you are hearing it, it means that now the second phase of the plan will be carried out, doesn't it?" An angel spoke taller than Monica, with an appearance identical to that of his sister, the only difference being the bulk of his muscles and some scars all over his body. Monica said, "That's right, Icarus. The second part of the plan will be started, so you and the other angels must prepare." Monica said while looking at her brother Icarus, who smiled, and then he turned to the other angels in the place. Icarus spoke, "My dear brothers and sisters, get ready, because the second part of the plan will start. We will dominate all 13 universes and show the true power of us, the angels, and those who will get in our way will be destroyed," said the angel as he got up with his staff to the self, making all the other angels roar like a war roar. Far away in the 7th universe, Whis said, "Damn, Khan! Ah!" He screamed before rushing towards Khan, trying to punch him, but Khan easily grabbed his fist like it was nothing. Khan said, "Whis, my dear brother, I don't wish to have to fight you, unless killing you. So just enjoy your freedom and enjoy your life, and that's all I want for you. But now I want you to go sleep," Khan said to Whis, before placing 2 fingers on Whis's forehead and making him pass out. And then Khan landed on the ground and placed Whis passed out on the ground in a gentle way. Khan said, "Now that I have finished my quest, I have nothing else to do in this universe. So if you allow me, I will leave right now, as I have to go to a party celebrating the death of the High Priest," Khan said before going back to the skies and creating a dimensional rift and then going through. Bulma said, "Whis!" screamed and ran towards the angel who was passed out because of Khan's blow. Beerus said, "Damn. Now without the Daishinkan, not only the 7th universe but all 12 universes are out of balance. And not only that, we will probably have to face the other angels. Apart from the Mother of Angels, who must be as strong as the Daishinkan. What the hell?" said the God of Destruction, worried about having to face other angels that must be much more powerful than those of the 12 angels spread across the universes. Zeno 1 said, "So the great priest was really killed by Khan?" asked Zeno while looking at Daishinkan's dead body. Zeno 2 said, "It seems so, and Khan also managed to knock out that other angel with just 2 fingers. That was pretty amazing." Zeno spoke excitedly because of the combat between the 2 angels, and that was something that made Bulma furious. Bulma said, "An amazing fight? And that's all you can think of? You even having the power to end this fight and save the Daishinkan, and you prefer to let it happen and let the Daishinkan be killed by Khan, and now the other angels must be getting ready to destroy the other 12 universes," Bulma said, furious with Zeno, something which made Beerus widen his eyes to sim with Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta said, "Bulma, be quiet. He can erase us if he gets angry," said Vegeta, a little desperate to see his wife talk like that to Zeno. Bulma said, "Is it any good for him to erase us? If he erases us, we die, and if the angels come, we'll die the same way. So what's the difference?" says Vegeta's wife, still furious that Zeno did nothing to stop the fight between the Daishinkan and Khan. Zeno 1 said, "I don't know why you're so desperate, because of the death of the Grand Priest. He died, so that's it. I didn't do anything to stop the fight between the Daishinkan and Khan, because I wanted to see an interesting fight, and that's what I did see, and that's why we're both happy." Zeno spoke coldly to everyone in the place. Zeno 2 said, "And even if the other angels come to destroy the other universes, and easy to solve, and only Goku receives our power and faces them," said Zeno while pointing his fingers at Goku. Zeno 1 said, "So Goku, what is your decision? Will you want our power to face the angels or not?" Zeno asked while looking at Goku that he had his eyes closed, thinking until he opened his eyes and spoke. Goku said, "Yes, I accept to receive your Zeno-sama powers in order to defeat the other angels and protect not only Universe 7, but all 12 universes," said the Saiyan with determination to Zeno-sama, who just smiled. Zeno 2 said, "Iba, if you have our power, you can face the angels and we can see other fun fights," spoke Zeno-sama, excited about the future fights he will be able to see.
Did you like this compilation and want more continuation of this incredible story? Leave a lot of likes on the video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So until another day, guys.